Good morning. We're going to discuss the homicide that occurred last night at 2724 South Seneca. Shortly after 11 o'clock last night, officers were dispatched to a shooting in the parking lot of the apartments at 2724 South Seneca. Upon arrival, they located a 22-year-old male in the parking lot, suffering from a single gunshot wound. That male was pronounced dead on scene. He has been identified as a Brandon, B-R-A-N-D-O-N, Nelson, N-E-L-S-O-N. And as I said, he was 22 years of age. During the investigation, we were able to determine that Mr. Nelson was standing in the parking lot when an unknown vehicle pulled into the lot, and Mr. Nelson had contact with this vehicle. During his contact, which was very brief, one of the individuals in the vehicle shot Mr. Nelson, killing him. The vehicle then fled the area. We are still interviewing witnesses at this time. We're asking anyone with any information to please call 911, the homicide section at 268-4182, or Crime Stoppers at 267-2111. Any questions?
We haven't got a good one yet.
What was the question?
If you have vehicle description.
Do we know why Mr. Nelson was in that parking lot?
He lives in the apartment complex.
Were there other people around the area that witnessed this actual incident where Mr. Nelson was talking with the folks in that vehicle?
There was only actually one witness that was in the area at the time.
And unrelated, that witness was unrelated to what was going on?
That's correct.
Mr. Nelson or anything?
No, they did not.
And you said there's no vehicle description at this time?
Just a mid-sized four-door.
And Mr. Nelson lives in Wichita at those apartment complexes, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Anything else?
Right. Does this shooting have any relation to any of the other ones that we've seen in the recent month?
No, ma'am. No.
Which murder, which number?
11. All right, thank you.
Do you have that case number?
I don't. I'll get it for you though. The only thing that I have to go over today is the Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week. A year ago on Saturday, March 20th, a pedestrian was struck by a white SUV traveling south on Tracy Street at approximately 8:30 p.m. The driver didn't stop and the victim was seriously injured. The SUV turned east onto Maple and then possibly north into a neighborhood area. Investigators have no leads in this case. If you have any information, we ask that you call Crime Stoppers at 267-2111. And you can also submit a tip from any PC or mobile browser by going to WichitaSedgwickCountyCrimeStoppers.com or again downloading the P3 app available on iOS and Android platforms. And that department case number is 16C19133. Let me see, I can get you guys the case number for the homicide.
Also, Sir Woodrow, I guess there was a report of a stabbing at some type of school last night.
It was a domestic violence and minor lacerations, so it was not a stabbing.
There was no stabbing at all?
No, he had minor lacerations, injuries. Case number for the homicide is going to be 17C24446. 17C24446.
And the case number for that stabbing, do you have?
I don't.
Was,
I
he,
Not stabbing.
was he cut, not stabbed?
Correct. Minor lacerations, minor
Do you know
injuries.
where he was cut?
I don't know. It was an arrest and it was a domestic violence, so we usually don't cover this. Mm-hmm.
Sir Woodrow, there's been a lot. We've had comments about there being so many murders, now being 11.
Okay.
For the year. Any comment?
That would have probably been something to ask the homicide lieutenant when he was here. There's, as he said, that there's no correlation between them. So, I mean, I don't know what else we could say right now about that. Okay. Have a great weekend. Thanks, guys.